Welcome back to more Stardew Valley Road to Riches with Jojo. So I don't think anybody will be surprised as to what we're doing this time. We need more iridium. We need more gold. We need more crystallariums because I need more diamonds in my life. I'm starting to think that diamonds are going to be the secret to us breaking the money goals in this game. Come on, give me my thank you. Because all we have to do is fill them up the first time, and they just keep making diamonds for us, so... Real quick, where's my potato? Okay, my potato and my husband are both in here. Let's see, do I have anything I can give the latter? Really quick. Don't see anything off the top of my head. I'll just give him a rabbit's foot then. Well, shit. Okay, well, I'll just save the pepper poppers for next time. Say hi to the potato real quick. Change those out. And how's everything looking in the basement? Nothing ready to go just yet, but that's okay. Alright. So far, it looks like all of our rare fruit is doing fine. Alright. Grab all of this stuff. Okay. We gotta change these out real quick. So we should have all of our kegs now synced up. Which doesn't really make any difference for us. It's not going to change anything for us. Well, I guess it does change one thing. If we do decide to get rid of some of our kegs and start downsizing, then I know what day they'll all be ready, so that way I don't waste any of the product that we've already started. Because, I mean, once it's already like starting to ferment, there's no reason to stop it, you know. The only reason to stop it would be my own stupidity. Let's get those out of the way. Or impatience. I guess you could say stupidity or you could say impatience. Either one. For me, those two kind of run hand in hand, so... Hey, Abel. How's your day going? Oh, hey, our preserve jars are ready to go, too. Alright, so one of these pineapples, stop trying to eat the pineapple, Jojo. One of these pineapples I accidentally picked while we were changing out the wine yesterday, or the end of last stream, technically. So, I'm gonna have to grab something else to fill it up with, but that shouldn't be a problem. We have plenty of fruit in the chest saved up for that. And I could also just throw one of my ancient fruits in there. It's not like it would be the end of the world to waste one. Would it even be a waste if I save it and throw it in the cask? That's good to hear, man. Okay. So like I said, I missed one, so I will leave that guy intact. And I can just fill him up with something when we run back through with for the preserve jars. So I think, like I said at the end of last stream, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing our Skull Cavern run until we have a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this one. I'll just move it up the line until we get to the very end where there's nothing but the chest. But so I think we're gonna save the magic rock candy. This will also give us another chance to get our jade refilled, which is something I've got to remember to go do real quick whenever we get done getting our main chores done. Need to go change the jade out at the desert trader and collect some staircases. But holding off will give us more time to get even more staircases built up, because it's going to take a minute unless I redirect some of the uses of the crystallariums I have, which I could do, because we don't necessarily need the one for the fire quartz. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we didn't have it. Okay, I've only got one pineapple left, so that means I've reached the end of the line with that guy. Hold on, espresso wore out. But basically what we would be doing is, once we get the magic rock candy, we will wait until there is a day when the fortune teller on TV tells us the spirits are very happy or in good humor. One of those will be preferable, or one of those would be the sign that we need to go, but the preferable one would be very happy, because that's the highest they can be. At least to my knowledge, that's the highest they can be. Oh, that's good, my dude. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go ahead and grab... Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the pineapples too, just in case. It's always a good thing when you can have fun with the person you have interest in. There we go. Hey, Aiden. How's your day going? Okay, so I can definitely tell it's going to be one of those days where I have even more difficulty filling these things than usual. Probably just because my focus is way out of whack today. But that's okay. I feel that, I feel that. But hey, neutral's still better than a bad day. I'm always down for a day when my emotions felt like they didn't change at all. Versus a day when I'm seething with rage or uber sad, you know. Honestly, I've got to agree with Aiden here today. My day's been pretty neutral. Although I will say I did get a little bit of the rearranging I wanted to get done on our possible temple location done. I I did some terraforming. I used up all the dirt I had and got more dirt to use up almost all of that. Um and increased the top of the hill. Alright, 48 is all we've got. I'll go ahead and take it. At the very least, it'll give us 100. This is our only opportunity. Because Sunday's the only day you can change jade for staircases. But, yeah, so I increased the top of the hill that we're going to be doing our Dragon Egg Temple on. And I've started mapping out where I want the pergola to go and staircases. Also, a possible pond and river. We'll see. I was playing around with it earlier, and then I stopped playing around with it. I'm going to keep myself from doing anything too, too detailed off stream on those builds if I can, but I did want to go ahead and like map out a couple of locations. So, you know, I've got a better idea of where we're going next time we stream. And we might still like hold off on doing the temple design whenever we jump back into Minecraft tomorrow. We might just focus on like maybe laying out some more housing districts. Alright, so we're out of gold. Gold is going to be the thing capping us right now. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. But all of that was to say that was the highlight of my day, was just mapping out stuff on Minecraft. same time, now I'm playing, like, my favorite game. So, who knows? This might end up being the highlight of my day. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save all of that. I'm gonna take this pineapple wine and make sure that's the pineapple wine. Dump it in the bin real quick. Hey, welcome back, Enix. Ain't seen you in a minute. How have you been? Okay, that was all ancient fruit jelly. Honestly, the pineapple jelly, the pineapple wine did okay, but it's nowhere near as strong. Although, in its defense, there was significantly more of the other two. So, you know, take those numbers with a grain of salt. Alright, so we've got to harvest our pineapples today. Come on, give me my prismatic shard. Thank you. Alright, we just need to track down the potato and say hi to them. Where's the potato? Okay, the potato's all the way in the kitchen. No, I understand there's a time zone difference, so you're good, my dude. Alright, we gotta go down this way. So, we can finally change out this goat cheese for some of our ancient fruit wine. Monday the 8th of fall. So, I feel like this won't be done until next spring. But that's just kind of how it goes when it comes to doing wine in the casks. They take a while. Okay, yeah, I did grab my iridium. Awesome. Alright, so we needed to grab our pineapple. So, 3, that one's strawberry, this one should be pineapple. Yep. I really need to get something out front of each of these to, like, indicate so I'm not sitting here guessing. Because, well, I could use the preserve jar to kind of, like, mark where the pineapple one is, just because, the pineapple one is the next shed in line after the preserve jars are done. But sometimes it kind of just blends into the background for me unless that preserve jar is ready to go. Ooh, dang dude, that's rough. Get all this gathered up. You know, I didn't even go into the greenhouse yesterday. I need to do that. So, I'll gather up this stuff and then we'll go in the greenhouse and make sure we don't have any star fruit or anything ready to go. Our preserve jars aren't ready to go. There was none at the very bottom, right? No. And I can't forget that we've got to, like, restructure this when winter comes. Actually, let me go ahead and just write myself a note, because I already know I'm going to forget. Winter... restructure... farm... lots. There we go. Ran out of room on my page, but I think we'll be fine. I mean, I have heard some things in the news recently that gives a little bit more credence to what you're saying, Aiden. But I've always seen Canada as, like, the better off of the two places to be, you know? At the very least, you're a little bit better off to be there. Oh, hey, the first of our rhubarb's ready to go, too. But it's one of those outside looking in kind of things. Okay, everything else is still doing its thing in here. I'm going to ignore the fruit trees for right now. No. Okay, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to change out all of our crystallariums for the jade. Because we're going to need a few more of those. I think we can survive without some of our fire quartz for a while. Yeah, we've got more than enough fire quartz. I think we'll be okay. There we go. Alright, what is... Get out of there. What does that bring us up to that we can make? 8. Still gonna need more gold, but we'll be okay. We'll get there eventually. Let's get these crops put up, and then we've got to go get our quest for the week. Ah, shoot, I'm out of room. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the coffee beans. That one tea leaf. The wheat and the hops. I'm gonna move all of those guys inside, because we do have those 2 kegs inside if we need to make something. And those 3 things make stuff that we can use for gifting. Where are we? We're working in here, right? Yes. So I'll just throw those guys in either the fridge or in a chest in here. I think chest would probably work, but I'm pretty sure I've got some that are already in the fridge. I know at the very least I've got some hops in here. Okay, and I think I'll keep them in here. Except for the green tea, because I already have one in this chest? No. It's in the fridge. There we go. Okay. Refill our espresso. Let's run into town. And what do the people of Telekin Town want? 100 ginger or 1,000 stone. We'll do the 1,000 stone because we need to grab stone from Robin anyways. Just not a bad idea to be stocked up on it. And actually, that's not the totem I meant to go to. Before we go see Mr. Key, we're going to go ahead and go to Robin. We can go ahead and get the 1,000 stone thing taken care of. But I want to go ahead and get her started on another, another shed. So, first things first, we need a bunch of stone. Actually, I don't know how many... I don't know that I can fit a whole bunch in there, so I'll just get a couple of stacks. Oh, are you leaving, Enix? Go get some sleep, my dude. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? I'm a dum-dum. I told you guys, my focus is not on today. So, that's not gonna be the... That's not gonna be the last time I do something like that. I can already guarantee you. Alright, go ahead and get another shed going. And now I can pop back home. Go ahead and get this rock out of my inventory. Oh shoot, we could fit at least another 2 stacks, plus a little. See, this button right here is the one that I wish I had in Minecraft. I just want an organize button. Because it's so annoying to just, like, even begin to start organizing some of the chests because of how, like, clustered and disorganized they are. Alright, so we've got some more ancient fruit over here to grab. Oh, don't forget about this down here. And our honey's ready to go as well. I love that the parrots just, like, randomly fly overhead on the island. So we're harvesting on a Monday. We shouldn't have to worry about it again until Thursday? I'm pretty sure it's every 4 days that honey is ready. But we can check back in on Wednesday. Oh wait, and before I forget, we already completed this. Let me go ahead and get that money. Refill our espresso. More parrots. Okay. Mr. Key's Hidden Beans or Prismatic Grange? I super duper don't want to do either of these. Especially not the Keys crop ones. The 500 key fruit is, I don't know, it's just so... Oh yeah, no. I get that, for sure. Alright, so we're gonna skip the key crop today. Let's get this ancient fruit put up. And I'm pretty sure our furnaces should be done, so we can go ahead and change those out too. Yep, they're all done, so we can change them out for some more gold, which, like I said, is the main thing that's kind of holding us back right now on our crystallariums. And that's just because you need 5 bars per crystallarium, so they run out super duper quick. Which is part of the reason why I'm glad I can just buy them from Clint, or I can buy the ore from Clint instead of having to mine it all, because that would take even longer. So we can go get these guys put down. Okay, we've almost got this shed completely full up. Let me see, do I have... I've got some lampposts and a jukebox. Okay, thought so. 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2, 3, there. And there. Alright, go ahead and get our jukebox set up too. And as always, we're looking for Shane's theme. Even though I love pretty much all of the audio from this game. But for this particular playthrough, we're going to stick with Shane's theme. He is our husband after all. Might as well. And we've still got time, so let's go ahead and grab these truffles. Which again, I already have a hard time seeing. But in fall, it's even worse. Once they're in the tall grass. I'm kind of just dependent on my cursor telling me. Okay. Alright, while we're out and about, still no ostrich. And I'm going to try and stay on top of their food again. Honestly, a super chill multiplayer game would be Stardew Valley. Like, this game is literally just you have a farm, and there's multiple farms you can choose from. Uh, but the premise is the same. You have a farm, you get to clear it, you get to build on it, you get to grow your crops on it. Um, if you do the multiplayer in Stardew Valley, you both have separate interactions you can have with all the townsfolk. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Um, yeah, Stardew Valley is like honestly, I want to say my favorite game just because of how chill it is. I love farmer sims. It's nice. Alright, so that was Fairy Rose Honey, and our goat cheese is okay, but considering I just did that to not have to wait for a bunch of wine to grow, or age, whatever you want to call it. I want to say Stardew's like also a rather, it's more on the cheap side, I want to say, if you buy it. Let me see. I've still got Steam open, so I can double check. No, are you not gonna tell me how much Stardew goes for? Oh wait, no, I'm just an idiot and didn't click on the store page. Stardew. Let's not play the ads for it, please. Yeah, you can get the game for 15 bucks. It's $14.99 on Steam. And you can also get the soundtrack for an additional $5. You don't have to, like, there's jukeboxes in the game. You just have to do a quest for Gus, the saloon owner, to get access to the jukebox. But I personally wouldn't say no to $5 for this soundtrack. It's one of my favorite game soundtracks of all time. And that is including, like, which Sims was it? I think it was Sims 2 for the PlayStation, where the soundtrack was fully in Simlish, and I knew the lyrics to Pressure by Paramore better in Simlish than I did in English. But Stardew Valley, super chill game. You both have to get it to play it, but there's multiple ways you can play it. You can play it on console, you can play it on PC, you can play it on Switch, and I believe they have a mobile version too. I think the only thing with the mobile version is the mobile version and the Switch version, I think, are behind on updates, but don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert on that. But yeah, you go at your own pace in this game. Like, this is year 6 for us. Our perfection run through, it was year 5 when we finally got perfection, and that was just playing the game how I wanted to play it, slow, relaxed. Take this, I put a bit too much in the microwave. Pepper poppers, here you go. Honestly, pepper poppers sound really good. I haven't eaten since 8 this morning. No particular reason for it, I just didn't eat yet. So the thought of pepper poppers was very enticing, let me say. Okay, so our Grange display 9 next week or week after. I think it's next week. I wasn't paying attention. I usually don't pay attention to Lewis. Because that was the song I played non-stop on repeat on the radio in that game. No, you can't eat the apple. We need the apple for things. Stop trying to eat the fruit. We need the fruit. I had listened to it so much that, honestly, I want to say I heard the Simless version of that before I heard the actual version of the song. Alright, we had some ancient fruit down here that's ready to go. I will say it wasn't one of those things that I could just like sing it in Simlish off the top of my head. It's one of those things like if I heard the music playing, I was able to do it. I can't guarantee that I could do it today, and I'm not going to try because like I said, my focus is already off enough as it is today. But there was a point in time where if I heard the sound of Pressure by Paramore playing, that I could sing it in Simlish. Okay, how many can I make? 10? Awesome. But to be fair, it was kind of the same way I would sing, like, K-pop or J-pop. I don't know the words, so I would just, listen for the sounds and mimic. Like I said, Stardew is, if you want to just chill, Stardew is a good game for it. You don't have to actively search for combat if you don't want to. The only combat system in the game is in the mines. There's other options for earning money in the game if you don't want to farm, but farming is like, farming's like your bread and butter. Hey Louise, how's your day going? The way I see it for most people, if they like just chilling in Minecraft, they're probably gonna like Stardew Valley. And there's a little bit of everything in the game, so like, you can, this is what I was looking for. You can just look at the skills to get an idea of the range that of the different things you can play with in the game. So, obviously, at the very top, you've got farming. Like I said, that's your bread and butter. That's kind of what this game is billed as, is a farming game. You inherit your grandpa's farm, and you work on it. Then you've got mining. So if you want to just go dig, they've got that. But I will say mining kind of goes hand in hand with combat, because there are creatures in the mines that you have to fight. And then you've got foraging. You can just go around and gather things up off the ground, out of bushes, out of trash cans. That's your choice. I don't think the trash cans count towards your foraging. I'm pretty sure they don't, but you know, you can get them out of there. Or you can just go fishing. Like, I feel like whenever Drew played this game, he mainly fished. But that's like one of his go-to things in games, tends to be fishing. Drink some espresso, because we're running a little low. It's actually funny, before I started streaming today, obviously I had to go into, well, I didn't have to go into Steam to play my game. I have a home icon that I can click on, but I like going into Steam because then it tells me how long I've been playing. It tells me how much of my life I have given to this game. It's always a good reminder that I have an unhealthy obsession with this game. But it asked me for my review if I wanted to recommend this game for other people. And I still don't know what I would say because it's such a good game. But there is a chance that if you are not into tediousness or repetition, that you might not like it. Because there is, even though I said there's a lot you can get into, it's kind of like same day, every day, you know? There are some events that can break up the monotony. There are some festivals that can break it up. And you can change what you do. But at the end of the day, things are going to be more or less the same. Okay, so that starts our fruit. So we move over to this side. But I will say there's also the option, at least on PC, to play with mods. And I think you can play with mods in multiplayer. Don't quote me on that, I haven't tried it. But there are a lot of mods out there, and there are even mods that have fully expanded what the game is. Actually, there's one called Stardew Valley Expanded. There's a bunch more. There's a... Shoot, I can never remember the name of it. But there's a bunch of mods that stick to the style of the game and have expanded the gameplay so much. The most commonly talked about one is the Stardew Valley Expanded, and I do have intentions of playing that at some point. Nope, stop trying to click on Jukebox. We just want the diamonds. Okay, the shed. And I've already said before, like, even if I do a another, like, more vanilla playthrough where it's honey only was one of the things I thought about doing. If I do that, we will definitely be using mods such as Automate, because that will just make my life so much easier. That was the last of the sheds that are ready to go. So let's toss these in here, along with these random jellies. Alright, we're up to 927 diamonds. Oh, wait. Double check on these guys. I do recommend playing the game, like, vanilla, at least for a little while. That's just me personally. There's just something about this game that I find very... I don't know. Soothing and wholesome both come to mind. Alright, nothing over here worth getting. Our pickies are all up for the day. Oh, I something I haven't done in a minute. I haven't changed out the eggs from our ostriches. Leave one egg in there because the ostrich only produces like what, one egg a week, I think. But still worth it in my book. Okay. And since we're already in here, I will go ahead and turn these truffles into truffle oil. Because why not? We're already in here. Alright, how is our furnaces looking? We can get some more going. Okay, how many more crystallariums can I get? 8 more. That actually should finish off that one shed, right? I think so. Let me check something real quick, though. I haven't thrown anything else in the bin yet, have I? No. Awesome. You can still retrieve the last thing you threw in the bin as long as you haven't thrown anything on top of it. So if you threw something away, or technically you're not throwing it away, you're shipping it out. Okay, we still need 2 in here to finish it out. But you can only retrieve the last thing thrown in there. That's what I was trying to say. So, just a reminder. Alright. I think that's all we can get really accomplished today. It's only 8:50, but we're going to have to go ahead and go to bed. Okay, so we are at almost 900,000 with just our diamonds. Technically that is more because we did sacrifice some of our diamonds to fill our crystallariums, but since I feel like until we get to a point where we have reached the limit on the number of crystallariums we're going to make, I'm going to have to take account of any extra for leeway for filling up other crystallariums. So almost 900,000 on this. Technically we're probably over 900,000. But doesn't matter if it's not in the shipping bin, you know? Ancient fruit and star fruit, not too bad. Those are just the ones that were in our greenhouse. So almost 50,000 just for some stuff hanging out in our greenhouse. Okay, it's Wednesday. Alright. Drink my espresso while we're waiting on that guy to finish. Come on. Thank you. We do have to go check our strawberries today. Tomorrow we can go get our magic rock candy. Say hi to the potato real quick. And once we have that magic rock candy, that's when we can start checking for the fortune teller, because it does us no good to check for the fortune teller until we have the magic rock candy. Because what I'm trying to do is get as much luck as possible, because that should increase our chance of treasure floors and of, I think, of getting geodes. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it gives us a higher chance of getting geodes. And if we can get a bunch of omni geodes, we can trade them in for treasure chests. Or artifact troves, that's what they're called. which we can break open at Clint's, and there's a chance we can get a bunch of really good items. So Shane spent the morning repairing fences. He filled Goldie's water bowl. And he didn't sleep well. Okay. Those guys are doing their stuff already. These things are looking good so far. These guys are going to grow the entire season. It takes a long time for rare fruit to be done, or rare seeds to be done. Technically, those are sweet gem berries. I just get myself confused when I'm talking sometimes, but that's okay. We need to change these guys out. You know what helps? Fucking coal. Coal helps. I don't think we're going to be able to get that much more. Yeah, we can make one. That's okay. We do need to grab our... this one. Our strawberries. And it looks like our preserve jars are ready to go again as well. And last row. Okay. Grab those guys, and the rhubarb. Actually, let me do the starfruit first. Because that is significantly more valuable. We'll do the rhubarb next after that, and that one's just because they are valuable, but I just have less of them. But that's going to be what's replacing our starfruit in the greenhouse for right now. Mainly because I'm just trying to wear down some of the seeds I have in excess of. And once we have them all gone, I'll replace it with more ancient fruit. let's see, it's Wednesday, so I definitely need to head over to the island today too, just to be sure that I wasn't wrong about when our honey was ready again. I would rather go ahead and harvest that on a day when we're not trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. So, like, not on a day when we need to go to the mines or anything like that, or when we have a bunch of harvesting or refilling to do. Because while that is like 300,000 gold, it's still kind of like out of the way. Let's see, refill that real quick. And there's only so much time that you have in-game every day, so... There are days when there's, like, nothing to do, it feels like, and then there's days when there's not enough time to do all the things that need to be done. I guess that's like real life, though. There we go. One more to go. I think we're going to be a little bit shy on the amount of fruit we have on us, though. See, and I'm giving you, like, a very, very limited take on what Stardew Valley is, as well. Because, like, I've barely left my farm any. We haven't done any mining. We haven't done any fishing. We haven't really even interacted with the townsfolk aside from our husband and child. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need some more fruit. So, like I said, there's a lot more to this game. I'll grab the 70 stack. I think 20-something would probably honestly be enough to fill it up, but... just to save myself from having to run back to the chest in case I'm wrong about that. Okay. Actually, it's been long enough. Let me check on our furnaces real quick before I head out. Yeah. Okay, so let me get some more gold going. Like I said, gold's the thing that kind of caps us a lot. Like right now we're kind of capped by the amount of iridium we need, but that's easy peasy, especially if I can get a super good day to go down to Skull Caverns and we can spend all day down there. We might make a trip over to Clint's real quick too before we head over to the mines. Or not the mines, the island. 3:30. I think I can get this placed really, really quick. So, let's run over to Clint real quick. Because I'm pretty sure he closes at 4. Okay. Buy a bunch of gold. Hey! How's your day going, Funny Toilet Gaming? And one more stack of gold. Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some more coal. I can't remember how much we have, but we'll end up needing it eventually anyways. Wait, were you answering Abel, or were you saying yes to your day? Either one is perfectly acceptable, I'm just confused. But I'm usually confused, so that's okay. Replace those guys. We can make 6 more crystallariums. Again, we're kind of capped by how many we can get because of the iridium, but iridium's one of those things that we just need a good day in the mines. I'm not worried about it. gold, however, just, you know, need more. No, I feel that, I feel that. Shoot, I just realized our shed is done being constructed. And today would have been a good day to go see Robin, but oh well. I kind of wish she would, like, announce when she was done working on something for you, like, even if it's just, like, a little pop-up at the bottom of your screen, like, such and such is done being constructed on your farm. Okay, no. Honey's not ready yet, which means it is gonna be tomorrow. Which, that's fine. That's fine. Get that put up. I still have all this jelly hanging out in my inventory that I need to put in the shipping bin before I forget about it. Because it does me no good to just hold on to it. Also, let me check on my ostriches. Alright, nobody's ready to go just yet. Oh, no. Not those guys. The shed. Grab all the oil. Change out the eggs. And this right here is why I prefer ostriches over any other egg-laying creature. That was a very small amount of mayo that we actually had in there, relatively speaking. And we've got over 300 mayo. So, you know. Ostriches, they're awesome. At least in-game. I can't speak for IRL. I've heard they can be kind of dicks in IRL. Alright, the truffles, I'm not going to bother selling these. We should have, yeah, we had 12 truffles and 12 truffle oil, so that'll give us a good comparison between the two. It really isn't big enough of a difference for me to care if I turn it into oil or not. At the moment, at least. I was just thinking back on the glory days when I played grid ball on the varsity team. Now I'm old and weak, though. Okay. Sometimes I forget that Shane's like a sports bro. Just a little bit like one. Alright, so it was 17,892 for the truffle oil. Let me pop over here. And it was an even 1,500 or 15,000 for the truffles. So again, not that much of a difference. 2,000 gold, almost 3,000. Not that big a difference. But the ancient fruit we have almost reached. I say almost reached, but we're at. This is as much as it's ever going to be. Is the 862,000 for our jellies. Because I'm not building more preserve jars. I'm fully all in on just crystallariums. At least for right now. Drink some espresso. Give me my prismatic shard. Give me. Thank you. Alright, so it is Thursday. We can get our magic rock candy today, which means we can talk. We can check out the fortune teller. Very displeased today. Okay, so ordinarily I would have gotten my prismatic shard, and gone to the desert trader and gotten my magic rock candy. Those are words that I meant to say. Shane gave us another pepper popper. Here you go, Shane. Thank you. Thank you for giving me your own gift. And gone straight into the mines. So I would have gotten the magic rock candy, gone straight into the mines, and then We could have had a good day. We could not have. It all just depends. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get the magic rock candy, and then we're just gonna hold on to it. We're gonna check the fortune teller every day until we get one that says the spirits are very happy or the spirits are in good humor. Either one of those would be acceptable. All right, put our wine back up, and we got 30 iridium quality pineapple wine, but I've already got my notes on how much those go for. Marnie gave us some hay, which, thank you, Marnie. Thank you for reminding me I need to feed my animals. There we go. Let's see, we've got a little more ancient fruit ready over here. Doesn't look like any more over here. That's fine. Alright, let's get this iridium and some gold smelting. Grab 2 more prismatic shards and head on over to the desert. And you know, if anything, holding off on going to the desert for a Skull Cavern run will probably give us more than enough time to stock up on some gold bars. Like I said, iridium's not the problem because we only need 2 bars per crystallarium, but you need 5 gold bars per crystallarium, so those run out really, really quick. Same thing with the battery packs, but we have, you know, our secret stash on the island, so battery packs aren't really the hindrance for us that they used to be. But let's go see the desert trader and his camel. Alright. Only available on Thursdays for the price of 3 prismatic shards, magic rock candy. It gives you plus 500 energy, plus 225 health, plus 2 mining buff, plus 5 luck buff. That's the thing we're looking for, is the plus 5 luck buff. Plus 1 speed, which is always helpful. Plus 5 defense and plus 5 attack. Those 2 things don't really matter too much because we've got our infinity gavel. This thing is pretty great, but if we didn't have access to this, if this didn't have the plus 5 luck, I would probably be going with just our pumpkin soup because it's plus 3 luck, or I don't have any on me to demonstrate, but I'm pretty sure I've got some back at the house. It's not really a different biome, that's just the desert, and it's hold on, there's different locations in the game. Okay, I don't have any. Where did I put all my... Okay, there's my spicy eel. Spicy eel I like because of the plus 1 speed boost. So you get a plus 1 luck boost, but that speed boost is the main thing I'm looking for. I'm going to put the magic rock candy in here for safekeeping. But actually, I guess since that's taken care of, none of our other things are ready to go. We can't go mining today because, again, it's really bad. But this is the desert. Normally you would access it through the bus, which you have to repair through the community center. So, hold on. I'll give you the proper tour. So, you leave your farm over here. This is the bus zone. The bus stop. You've got some other locations over here. Now I will warn you when you first play the game, this will not be accessible. I am in very late stages of the game. But you go to this ticket machine. Again, this will not be immediately accessible to you. You have to unlock this or repair it, quote unquote. You have to repair it, which is basically you unlocking it. Just depends on how you want to look at it. You give 500 gold and you can take a trip to the desert, which gives you access to the Oasis Springs store, where you've got Sandy in here, and she sells cactus seeds, rhubarb seeds, starfruit, and beet seeds. Rhubarb is only spring, starfruit is only summer, beet is only fall, and then she's got a few things. She has a rotating stock, so some days she'll have stuff like Deluxe Grow. She'll have one outfit item usually and one like furniture item. So today she's got the old world rug and the wall cactus, which is just like a little decal you stick on your wall. And then she's got a Good Grief shirt, which is a Charlie Brown reference. She's also got a seasonal plant and deluxe speed grow. The cactus seeds have to be grown indoors, so that's another kind of later game item. I'm not going to show what was up at the steps in the back of her shop, because I feel like that's more fun if you stumble across it. You've also got the desert trader over here. You have to pet his cactus. You have to pet his camel, not his cactus. Don't pet cacti, guys. So, he's got rotating stock as well as, like, reoccurring stock. So, you know, green turban today, magic cowboy hat. The butterfly hutch, I'm pretty sure, is a static item on his shop. Same thing with the 2 bombs. The spicy eel, the espresso, the warp totem, and the artifact trove. Pretty sure those are all static items. There's a lot of little hidden things in the game. They're not hidden to the point that you can't find them. You just have to look, is the thing I will say. If we go all the way back over here, we're in the main town area. So you've got the clinic. You can buy some muscle remedy and energy tonic if you need it. This is the bulletin board. It's got a calendar with the year you are currently in, the season you are currently in, and any major events going on in the game. So, or for that season at least. So today it's actually Jodi's birthday, so we could take her a gift today and get bonus friendship for giving her a gift on her birthday. We've also got my favorite holiday at the end of the month, Spirits Eve, which is basically just Halloween in game. And then next Tuesday we've got the fair. So the calendar goes Monday through Sunday, instead of Sunday through Saturday like it usually is, at least here in the US. I don't know if other calendars are different. You've got the general store run by Pierre, where you can buy all of your seeds. Normally this would be a seasonal thing, so again, like I said, I am late stages in the game. There is an item that you can get super late game that unlocks, at least for Pierre's, all of his inventory for the seeds. He's still going to have some rotating stock, like one wallpaper and one flooring option that will change daily. But everything else is more or less static. The only difference would be, since we're in fall right now, you would only see, I believe, from the corn seeds down to the grapes, or to the artichoke. Although the artichoke is something you won't get until season 2, or year 2. But you can buy all that from Pierre. You can also buy your general cooking stuff like rice, flour, all that kind of stuff. We've also got some villager houses over here and over here. This one right here is the mayor's house. I'm not going in there because fuck Lewis. You've got the saloon in here, and they also sell their stock items. So coffee from the beer down to the coffee is every day. You will always find these in stock, and then he has something that is rotating. So right now his rotating thing is pepper poppers. I'm actually going to buy those because our husband Shane loves pepper poppers. Everybody in game has different things that they like, dislike, absolutely hate, love. Um, there are some locations that are secret that I'm not going to show you because I feel like that would be spoilers, and it's more fun to find out on your own. But you can go into these villagers' houses, assuming you are at the right time of day. Down here, you can also access this area from going down to the very bottom of your farm. So this road right here, this is the very bottom of our farm. Same access right here. And you've got the ranch right here. This is Marnie's ranch. This is where you buy your animals, where you can buy hay, all the things that you might need to run a farm. You've got another villager house over here. And let's see. This one, it's not a spoiler, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you where the resident wizard lives, because some people don't realize he's all the way over here when they first play. But over here, you've got the wizard. He's a little out of the way. Let's see. This area over here is not normally accessible when you first start the game. You have to upgrade your axe to get in there. Although there are people who have found chair hacks where you can jump over and out of chairs. All the villagers have their own cycle, like their things they do, their schedule that they do. So sometimes you have to hunt them down. You've got the graveyard over here, and you can click on some stuff. So if you get a little magnifying glass pop up, that means you can read it. I'm not going to read those just yet because that would be some spoilers. Again, if you're somebody that's cool with spoilers, you know. Oh crap, I forgot we had a... Well, this is a spoiler. This is one of the townsfolk's hard events. Jojo, you made it. I feel so relieved to be done with my book. It's like an elephant's been lifted off my shoulders. I kind of forgot I hadn't triggered this already. Well, I'd better get started with reading. Wish me luck. I don't even remember what genre I told him. Good afternoon, everyone. Anyways, this is the library and the museum. Ever since I was a young boy, I've dreamt of becoming a writer. When the time came for me to leave home and start my own life, I moved here. I was drawn to the peaceful beauty of the valley and hoped that days of quiet reflection in this idyllic atmosphere would fan the flames. I can't read. Would fan the literary flames. Told you, I can't read today. If you are ever having a hard time finding Penny or one of the kids, they might be in here having class. After countless hours scribbling at my writing desk, I present to you my first book, Blue Tower. It's a mystery novel set in the surrealist, dystopian future. Alright, Elliot. Chapter 1. From the shadows emerged a man, radiating with enigmatic omniscience? Good evening, Mr. Liu, he said, the corners of his mouth quivering. Liu seemed astonished. How did you know my name? Liu checked Jinu's pockets, then stood up and walked into the bedroom. He quickly found the small golden key that he was looking for and slipped it in his coat pocket. Well, that concludes my reading. I'll be selling signed copies of the book by the front desk. Thanks for listening. Well, how was it? Thanks. You know, I got the idea for making a mystery from you. Do you remember? No, I did not remember. That's why I've dedicated this book to you. Anywho, this is also where if you find any minerals or artifacts, you bring them up to the counter. To Gunther Museum looks amazing. Thanks again for all your help. Oh, in the summer, you can buy ice cream here. And this is Clint's shop. This is where you'll get your tools upgraded. You can shop. I think, yeah, I've got all of my tools upgraded, so no biggie. Uh, all the way up here is kind of a controversial thing. So Pierre's was kind of like the small town mom and pop store, right? This is Joja Mart, our mega corporation. My favorite customer. Unfortunately, I have no more community development projects available at the moment. So there's kind of two paths you can take to revitalizing the town. You can either go with doing community center bundles the traditional way, which most people consider the correct way to play the game. You'll get a list of different things you need to bring to the community center. So, like certain golden vegetables or gold star vegetables, or certain fish, stuff like that. There's different bundles for different things. Or, which the thing we're doing in this playthrough, since we're doing a money playthrough, is you can go the Joja Mart route, and you just talk to this dude, and he gives you those same bundles, except instead of bringing items to complete those bundles, you have to pay certain amounts of money. It's not cheap by any means, but honestly, to me, I think it makes a lot more sense than what you actually use in the traditional way to do the community center. It's a lot less mystical, you know. But anyways, you can also buy your seeds. So this is what your seeds up here would look like if you didn't have the late game thing that I do that incorporates all the seeds from all the seasons. The only difference is Joja Mart doesn't carry certain crops. I cannot remember them all off the top of my head. I actually know what I remember now. It is artichoke, garlic, and red cabbage that you cannot buy from Joja Mart. And I want to say that the sunflower seeds are originally cheaper at Joja Mart versus Pierre's. Don't quote me on that though. I can't remember. It's been a long time since the beginning of this game. But you can get your seeds here. Some people see it as, like I said, the evil route to playing the game. Me personally, I kind of like it. But up here you have, normally if you... Okay, so if you go the community center route, where Joja is now would be your movie theater. And this would be the community center. But since we went the Joja Mart route in this one, this is our movie theater. Our espresso wore off. But up here is the mountains, which you can also access from your farm by going up this way. Just depends on which route you want to take. Get you the same place. This is the Carpenter Shop. It's outside of business hours, but this is where you would normally buy, like, all of your house upgrades, barns, sheds, coops, all that kind of stuff. Over here you have your access point into the mines. You just climb down and start mining. Then you have your guild hall. There's monster hunting quests you can do. I'll take your time, man. It's about to get dark anyways, and I actually need to go to the island still, right? Yeah, I still need to go to the island. I'll leave some of this stuff up for mystery. Although it's not really a mystery if you've seen, like, any of this playthrough. Alright, so our beehives are still not ready. Weird. Alright. Pop back home then. We harvested them on Monday. They're still not ready. Weird. I thought it was only 4 days in between them being ready, but I guess I was wrong. And this is why we double check things anyways. Get some more gold going. It looks like our jade is ready for another round, which is awesome. Like I said, we need more jade. The staircases are very useful for doing Skull Cavern runs. Also, I missed that guy. There we go. Alright, we got 10 Iridium Bars, so we should be able to make 5 of these. Yep. 5 of those. Let me go put the one from outside inside. There we go. Alright, get these guys placed. And I guess there's not really a whole lot else that we need to do today. Nothing's ready. So, toss these truffles in the bin. Excuse me, Goldie. Toss these pepper poppers in there, and let's head to bed. I think that was what? Just our Iridium pineapple wine? Yes. So, not bad. Like I said, I'll be interested in seeing what our ancient fruit wine goes for. Okay. Let me go ahead and drink this, and I'm going to check the fortune teller real quick. How do the spirits feel? Very happy. Okay, that's all I need to hear. We're going to grab this. We're not going to check anything else. Where did I put all my stuff? Crap, crap, crap. I said we weren't going to check anything else, and I completely forgot to grab my stuff. There we go. Let me see. What do we have in here that could be useful? Mega Bomb's definitely useful. I'm going to go put this prismatic shard up really quick. And we're going to head straight to the desert. I'm not going to bother changing anything out, anything like that. It'll be here tomorrow. We have 112 staircases. Not as many as I would like to have, but that's okay. I am sure we will be okay. Alright, we're gonna eat. Let me move these down. There we go. We're gonna eat some spicy eel, because we don't want to use up our magic rock candy until we're lower in the mines. because it doesn't have a very long duration. I'm going to try and use up some of these freebie spots. Actually, hold on. There's some free jade. I'll take that. Thank you. There's a free one. Let me see. Yeah. Go ahead and grab some rocks while we're down here, because we can always craft some more. Oh, there's a free one. We can always craft some more staircases. Okay, I'm not getting lucky with this one, so I'm just going to drop down. Eat some salad, because I keep blowing myself up. Eat some more salad. Dang, we're not having, like, any luck on this one. There it goes. Hello, Tommy. How's your day going? Right, place that down. Alright. We're just gonna start dropping. If I see a ladder or a staircase, we'll grab it, but this is taking too much time. Well, that's good to hear. Alright, first treasure floor, what do we get? I hear you, I hear you. No. I've already got a bomb in my hand, so let's blow that up and get some more rocks. Ooh, and we got a shaft out of that, so let's jump in. 5 levels, not bad. We don't do the curlicues, because I don't like them. You know what? We'll go ahead and place one here. We got a little bit of iridium out of that. Okay, this one's clustered enough. I'll just go ahead and drop a bomb there. Alright, free ladder. Well, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. And I also don't need any more auto petters, thanks. Okay, this is another one that's a little bit on the clustered side, so we'll go ahead and drop a bomb. Eat some salad, top ourselves up. Eight levels? Not bad, not bad. I see a couple of iridium pieces. We'll go ahead and drop a bomb here. Alright, that one was a phony, but that's okay. I kind of anticipated at least one of them being phonies. Alright. We're in the 80s now. Alright, there's a little bit going on this one, so I'll use one of our mega bombs over here and over here. I don't need that copper. Go ahead and drop one there and there. Refill our espresso, eat some salad because that bat hurt. And somehow that bomb completely missed this guy. Alright. Free diamond, and there's a decent amount of iridium on this floor. Alright, not dealing with this one if I don't have to. Alright, it's a little scattered on this one, but still a decent amount of iridium. Alright, eat some salad before we drop down. There seems to be a decent amount of iridium over here. There we go. The main thing for Skull Cavern runs is trying to spend as little possible time on one level if you can. Just because the more levels you can visit, the more likely you are to get, well, more ore, more treasure. Alright, real quick before I get myself killed. 2 salads. Jojo, did Daddy just drop you off and leave you? She looks so betrayed. Okay, this one's fairly packed, so I'll use one of the mega bombs. Trying to be careful because those iridium bats hurt. There we go. The slimes I'm not worried about. Those guys are jerks, but they're not painful jerks. But an iridium bat can ruin your run if you're not paying attention. Floor 100, as always, we get a free treasure room. Melon seeds? I mean, I'll take that over the cactus seeds it kept trying to give me. Drop down a little more. Ooh, drop down. 5 levels. Okay. Eat some salad. It's 250, so I think we are safe in going ahead and eating our magic rock candy. See. There's a little bit going on this one, but there's also a fuck ton of dudes. So we're just gonna drop down. see. There's nothing else on this one, so take the free ladder. This one I like. Will you leave me alone? Thank you. Alright, drop down. 6 levels, not bad. Alright. Alright, our espresso's worn off. Refill that real quick. Drop down. That one's just kind of a mess, so we're just gonna drop down. Drop down. 7 levels, not bad, not bad. What do we got up here? Not really a whole lot of anything, but there's a possibility we can get a free ladder or a shaft. We got the second. 5 levels. That one was a faker. But, free ladder. Okay, this level seems a little sparse. And nothing. Okay, so we'll just drop down. Don't see much of anything over here. Same here. Oh. 3 levels? Okay, well, I got excited because we had a shaft as soon as we walked into that level, but okay. Something's better than nothing, I guess. I see a bunch of Iridium bats, so I need to be careful because I have had my runs end with those things too many times. I hate the Iridium bats, to be honest. Although, at the very least, we can get bits of Iridium from them, so I guess it's, you know, you could look at it as another source of Iridium. Ooh, diamond. Alright, drop down. What do we have over here? Not a whole lot, so we're just gonna go ahead and fast track down. I really don't need another auto grabber. Thanks, I guess. Let's see if maybe we get something from that. Alright, give me that jade. Iridium. Iridium. And we've got a free shaft. Come on. Only 4 levels. Again, better than nothing. Alright, this is a smaller level, so we should be able to get a free shaft or at least a ladder out of it. Alright, eat some salad real quick. How much time do we have left on our buffs? 3 minutes? Alright, what about down here? What do we got? Alright, we got a free shaft. Refill our espresso real quick. 5 levels. Let's see. There's one piece down here. Go ahead and wait for this bat. Well, that was rude. That one didn't drop us anything. Alright, treasure chest. Garbage. Not wasting my time on infested floors. It's 9:50. We've got a free ladder over here. Right. Just run all the way back around. Okay, this one's pretty good. Sounds like we hit... Oh, it was bouncing off of that thing, I guess. I was gonna say, it sounded like we hit a rock crab, but... It was just hitting off the bug. Alright, give me that. Clean up all our ore. 9 o'clock, or 11 o'clock. Alright, let's drop down. Nothing over there. There's one piece over there, but I'm not going over there just for that. We've got a shaft right here, so we're going to jump in. 4 levels. Take what we can get. Another blue cowboy hat. Into the garbage, please. Alright. We're just going to drop down on that one. Come here. That was annoying. Thank you. Drop down. It's already 12. So I'm just going to drop down until I see a decent deposit of ore. Our stuff is gone, though. We're going to eat our pumpkin soup. going to move significantly slower, but that's just kind of how it goes. Free ladder, drop down. Free ladder right there. Fuck the curlicue levels. There's a little bit right here. Alright, free ladder. $110. I'm chill with passing out down here, guys. Go ahead and place that there. There's some more over there, but I don't feel like messing with the bat right now. Really? Alright. Well, shit. I wasted one, but that's okay. We did get a lot of freebies today. Come on. My dude, move out of the way so I can place this bomb. Crap. We are not going to be able to collect all of the, yeah. I was cool with passing out down here, but I was hoping to gather more stuff. I should have switched to the spicy eel, which would have let us move a little bit faster at the very least. So, you know, hindsight. But that's okay. We still managed to get 8 prismatic shards and 350 ore. Can I have my free? Thank you. Say hi to the potato, and we get to do that all again next week. Because we only get our magic rock candy once a week. I've got a little bit of room in my inventory. Not a whole lot. Alright, throw a spicy eel in there for safekeeping. How's things look in the basement? We've got a few scattered wines ready to go. Okay, drink some espresso. Hopefully these are all the same type of wine. Because otherwise I'm not going to have the inventory space to pick them up. And then one all the way down here. There we go. Alright. Let's get all of this stuff out of my inventory. Linus found us. Pam sent us an energy tonic. I really don't need that, Pam. I'm just gonna get rid of the prismatic shards, too. I really don't need them for anything. We get them for free. So, you know. Alright, and I think everything is going to be ready today, more or less. Not our kegs, obviously. But our preserve jars are ready. I'm pretty sure we've got stuff in the greenhouse that's ready to go. I know we've got stuff on the island that's ready to go. So let me get some of this stuff out of my way. Get some of this iridium smelting. Okay. Wait. Get that guy in there. I'm gonna hold off on harvesting those just yet. Like I said, we have some stuff at the island that's gonna be ready to come up. So Let's harvest everything there first, and then we can replace it. Yeah, we're gonna need more than just that. You know what? I can go ahead and use our melon seeds that we just got. That'll work. And I think we're still gonna need some seeds, so we'll switch to pumpkin when we run out of these. Pumpkins. Yeah, because we have an absolute ton of pumpkin seeds, so why not? Anything over here, anything over here. Awesome. Hey, that's how it goes, though. That's just how it goes, Aiden. Or, Abel, sorry. Boop, boop. Alright. Get some of these rhubarb placed, and there we go. I think we can put these guys in here just to get them out of the way for right now. That's just how it goes, my dude. That's just how it goes. Alright, sell the diamonds, sell the pomegranate jelly and the apple jelly and all the jellies. Sell those guys. We need to head over to the island really, really quick. Because we have a ton of ancient fruit over here that's ready to go. Then we can go throw this in the preserve jars. If our honey is by chance ready today, it's gonna have to wait until next time. Or if we have time after we get through filling the preserve jars, we can fill them up then, or come get the honey then. But generally speaking, emptying this field plus doing our preserve jars takes most of the day for me. Yeah, so the honey is ready. Again, it's just gonna have to wait. If we have free time after we get through, we can come back and get it, but it's not the end of the world. Plus, the preserve jars are way more important right now. They're much more valuable. If we don't get to the honey today, I'll just leave myself a note for us to stop by the island first thing next stream. Well, I say first thing, but you know, like, after we do our chores on the main farm. Hey! Lexi, y'all raiding again? I think this is the third time you guys have hit my stream. I appreciate it, though. And I feel like every time you guys hit, start a raid over here, I am in the middle of emptying this same damn field. I I swear we do other things on this on these streams. I think the timing of the end of her stream and the end of my stream kind of lines up, though. Alright. Hold on real quick. Thank you for subscribing, Megs. Go ahead and get these out of here. We'll switch to pineapples, and if that's not enough, strawberries. But I feel like that should be enough. I usually go live around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It may be a little bit late, just depending on the day. I am human. It happens. But I usually try to aim for 6 p.m. And I don't really have a set, like, ending time for the Stardew streams. Every other stream it's 9 p.m. for ending, but Stardew it's one weekend game, so I guess it just always kind of lines up. Okay, we're moving way too slowly. There we go. That's better. Like I said, it usually ends up like lining up. You guys always pop over when I'm over in the ancient fruit field on Saturdays. Because Saturday in game is usually our last day for the stream. Because I play 1 week in game, so Sunday to Saturday night. Keep moving. One of these days I'm actually going to invest in a keyboard that works. One day. Okay, get all of these guys filled up. We might actually have time to go back and get all that honey too. Assuming nothing else pops up, because if the diamonds pop up, we're going to prioritize those, obviously. Okay, I think our starfruit has, or not starfruit, ancient fruit has managed to last most of these preserve jars. Yep, one more to go, and it's gonna fill up all, but I'm gonna say maybe like the back row and half of the second back row, or second to back. Most of this. Because there's about 100... I want to say roughly 120, 130 preserve jars per shed. Don't quote me on that, though. We all know I'm bad at math. Actually, no, it's definitely a little more than that, because each half is 66 preserve jars. And then we've still got the one in the middle to go as well. Alright, it's only 5:20, so yeah, we definitely have time to go back and get our honey. Our wines are starting to be ready, but they are not fully ready because their pineapples won't be ready until tomorrow. right? Yeah, so their pineapples aren't ready yet, so we're just going to leave those be. We'll get them next time. Everything else seems to be good to go. Okay. So we're going to head back over to the island and get our honey. Because why not? That's an easy 300,000 gold. Even though I absolutely hate trying to maneuver our honey. It's good money, might as well do it. Like I said, next time I try doing beehives as a source of income, we're going to be using the automate mod because I can't keep doing this. Not if I'm trying to do one that's like an entire farm full of beehives. And also, if we use the automate mod, we can probably get away with having even more packed in because we don't need to access everything. I believe that's how it would work, so... Hold on, we need more espresso. Okay. I think this might be the only thing we're going to have time for the rest of the stream. It's just our honey. So next time we can prioritize more crystallariums. We've got a decent amount of... Ooh, wait, no. We can check... Depending on how long this takes me, we can go check on our iridium. We might be able to get a few more of our crystallariums made up before we go to bed. But since we got all of that iridium in our Skull Cavern trip, we should be able to get a few more crystallariums made up. And I honestly can't tell if waiting for a good luck day did us any favors as far as iridium was concerned. Because I feel like we got roughly the same amount that we did last week when we just went on a random day. Although, granted, I don't know what our luck was for that day, so I don't know what the comparison is. For all I know, we had max luck that day, too. So, we'll try it a few more times of looking for max luck days to do our Skull Cavern trips. Just so I can get a baseline of whether or not it's actually worth it for our iridium. Sell all that real quick. And let's pop over, if I can click on things, jeez. Okay, yeah, that's all ready to go. We're gonna get some more... We might need some gold going too. Don't know how far that'll go. But I think this is all we're gonna have time for at the very least. So, next time we'll do more Skull Cavern. Again, I'm gonna wait until Thursday, get our magic rock candy from the desert trader, and then we'll hold off for a very happy fortune day. Again, I don't know if that's doing us any favors, but until I can get a pretty good baseline. And apparently, first thing we'll be doing is gathering our diamonds, too. I would do it now, but if I do it now, I know I'm not going to have enough time, and something's going to be out of sync. So we're just going to hold off and wait until next time to grab our diamonds. Alright. Let's see what our grand total was for today. $1,200,000? Not bad. That was mostly just our diamonds and prismatic shards from our desert trip. Some odds and ends, mainly cave carrots, because we always end up with a bunch of cave carrots, and 750,000 from... You're done, Abel? Nice. Let's see. 750 from Ancient Fruit Jelly. 300 from the Fairy Rose. And then everything else is just kind of odds and ends. So, not bad, not bad. Over 1,000,000 gold in one day. Not bad. But yeah, that's all we're going to have time for this time. I stream every day at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like I said, I may or may not be late some days just because I am human and I am prone to, you know, being late, having things pop up, all that kind of stuff. But I try to aim for 6 p.m. We are currently alternating between Stardew Valley and Minecraft at the moment. So tomorrow night is a Minecraft night. We are probably going to work on... I don't know. We might work on getting our dragon egg totem set or temple set up, or we might work on just doing a residential thing because I'm still not 100% sure on how I want the temple to be set up. I'm sorry, Abel, but I only do 1 week in game, so it's Sunday to Saturday. So if you're ever unsure on the Stardew stream, if we're getting ready to end, it's if you see this the day of the week, it's usually Saturday that we end it. Otherwise, I end at 9 for any other game. Oh, you're going to Mexico tomorrow, dude? Nice. I hope you have fun. I have honestly never left the country myself. It sounds fun to go. Oh, but yeah, so we'll probably work on the residential stuff for Minecraft tomorrow, because again, I'm not 100% set on the temple design I picked out. Might still have to play around with it a little bit more. We'll see. If nothing else, we can maybe work on the pond and the little... It's like a pond with a river or creek, whatever you want to call it, that kind of just wraps around the top of the hill. So we might work on that tomorrow. We'll see. It all depends. We might even just go on an adventure tomorrow, because there's some stuff I need to find a lush cavern or a lush cave so we can do some decorating. So we'll see about doing that maybe. But yeah, who knows? Minecraft's one of those things where you can do anything anytime. Speaking of Minecraft, one of the things we will be doing is showing off one of Drew's latest farms he built. So feel free to if you want to get a heads up on what farm I'm talking about, you can go watch his stream from yesterday. There's a link in the description. Shiny Haunter. He plays Minecraft with me and TFT, so he's currently doing TFT right now. He plays from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. So feel free to pop over there and see him. He'll be going for at least another 40 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because he sometimes loses track of time when he's playing. Especially if he starts doing viewer games. Like I said, pretty cool. If you want to get a heads up on what build I'm talking about that we're going to go take a look at, feel free to go pop into his stream from yesterday. Or don't. That's your choice. I'm not your mom. I can't make you do anything. Either way, I'm going to go because I'm rambling at this point. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And until next time, bye-bye.